Good morning, Automotive Inc. family. We are back today with a real-world MPG test on the 23 F-150. This is a new truck that was loaned to me because the big guy's in the shop again. And this one has the V8 Coyote engine in it with the 10-speed and 331 gears. So as you guys know, I am a big fan of the Ford Power Boost. That by far is the best fuel economy half-ton I've ever driven. And I've had an opportunity to spend some time in the Coyote, just about 300 miles so far. And luckily, when this was put into service as a demo loaner, and we all know people drive rental cars and demo units probably a little bit harder than they would normally drive their normal cars. I tried to drive this truck just like I would normally drive it, but they did leave the Trip 2 set to where almost the fuel economy was since it was brand new. So during the week in this truck, I did mostly city driving. Some of my commute is up to 55 mile an hour and a little bit of mixed driving, but the best I saw was on the highway on the trip back with this truck was 40 miles, and it averaged right around 26, which is pretty good. No stop and go, so it was just 65 and 55 mile an hour runs. And so this engine is actually a pretty fun little truck to drive. Good horsepower at 400 horsepower, 410 pounds of torque. Obviously that 331 is going to help fuel economy and lower the tow rating, obviously. But overall, it's been pretty good. Again, 87 octane is what they recommend. I'm sure most people probably drop 85 in here when they're refilling it before they bring it back. So let's talk about how this truck did. So for about the first half of those 262 miles, I drove in eco. I drove fairly easy, what I think that I would normally drive in the pickup, and I was ranging right around 23. I did check this trip computer. It was off by about 2/10, so not too bad there. But the remainder of those miles up to 262, and we'll see how this progresses. I'm averaging 21.3. Now, if we scroll down to trip 2, you can see the truck has 3107 on it since it was new, and trip 2 has almost the same amount of mileage, so 3098 over 16 hours of engine runtime, and almost 19 miles a gallon, so 18.9. So as I said before, this truck in the right configuration can tow up to 13,000 conventional tow. The Power Boost can, in the right configuration, do 12.7, so only about 300 pounds of loss because of the battery pack. But in all reality, it's crazy what V8s and engines are doing now with all this horsepower and still returning this kind of fuel economy. Now, you might think it's bad. You guys can sound off in the comments. My experience with the 5.3 GM V8, even though it has the active fuel management system in it that shuts off cylinders or allegedly shuts them off at work, that truck has about 60,000 miles on it, and it's averaged about 15.5 miles a gallon over its whole life. And me just driving it for a few weeks with nobody else jumping in that I know of, I was able to get about 18. So again, still decent out of a V8, but when you can get a half ton or something like this that's actually can be used as a commuter, it's kind of nice. So far, fuel economy pretty good in the Coyote. It's been a joy to drive. Excellent V8 throaty sound. So yeah, it's super good. Now guys, before you leave this video, if you wouldn't mind smashing the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, helps a small channel out as we try and grow. I try and get you guys the content as quick as I can, but I'm a working stiff like almost all of you guys. I work about 50-60 hours a week and got life obligations and stuff. But the more people that subscribe and like and hit the notification bell, it will eventually hopefully lead to where I can just make content and get it out there to you guys as quick as I can. So appreciate you guys all coming back, and we'll catch you on the next one.